Shouldn't even have to get down to that. We need to, I'm so distracted. What is going on?
Left-handed player. Now watch, she uses her body to make the pass, and then that contact right.
That was wise by that extra defender to help for a moment on Plum. Plum attacking 1-2 step. Oh!
Because of the tip, she keeps it alive and gets her teammate to score. Biggest lead of the game, but not for long.
Defending her, gets the screen from Hamby. Smith switches out. Plum steps back.
To Sophie Cunningham, great opportunity for the Mercury here. Sophie stops, heat check three, you betcha!
Sophie steps into the three.
Nice, Sophie Cunningham, that time does not miss and tied it up.
It finally boiled over. What started as physical posturing between the Indiana Fever and the Los Angeles Sparks exploded into a full-on shouting match after Kelsey Plum ran right through Lexi Hull. Sophie Cunningham wasn't about to let her teammate get leveled without a response, stepping in immediately to set a brand new boundary.
Cunningham got it inside for Hull. Kick out. Here is Cunningham, who hits a three. It's
both by Chicago.
If you're just tuning in, Phoenix has led by as many as 8.
For Connecticut, it's a technical foul ejection for fighting. J.C. Sheldon.
And also for the Aces, Brianna Turner on the floor. Plum, what's another triple? She is on fire here.
You know, I think that's just who I am. It's my personality. I'm the glue to it. You know, we kind of have a weird age gap.
She's got the 5 fouls. Austin, Cunningham. Yes!
Look closely at the tape running on your screen. When officiating lets ultra-physical plays go uncalled late in a tight game, the players are forced to regulate the court themselves. Plum's aggressive off-ball hit on Hull was the absolute tipping point. Cunningham immediately confronted Plum at midcourt, sparking a furious exchange that required both coaching staffs and officials to step between them before it turned into a full-scale melee. If you want to break down the exact sequence that triggered this showdown and see how it completely changed the game's momentum, you are in the exact right room.
Fever fans have been waiting on Sophie Cunningham. She's had a lot of catch-and-shoot opportunities, and tonight...
You know, yeah, I think when you're growing up, sometimes it's really hard, right? Sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you lack confidence.
3 on the way by Cunningham. No, long rebound goes to Petty. Cunningham, another 3.
Plum. Parker, catch and shoot 3.
We are going to dissect the film frame by frame, analyze the officiating breakdown that allowed the game to spiral, and evaluate how this heated rivalry is setting the stage for their next matchup. But before we run the tape, let's keep our baseline clear. We break down the real tactical battles, physical exchanges, and courtside drama here on Catch a Dime 100 every single week. If you want unedited, authentic sports analysis instead of watered-down recap clips, hit that subscribe button right now. Join our film room crew so you never miss a strategic dime.
Up her 4th here before halftime.
Oh, look out. Something just came.
And here's we got another.
Take what the defense gives me. Trying to be patient. You know, I said to coach earlier, I got to be better. I got a better ball security.
Phantom won both regular season meetings against Mist. On the swing, Plum got it.
Has been relying on their depth. Plum, she's got 26. Oh, right off the...
Takes the inbound feed. Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow by in the left hand.
Let's break down the exact moments that caused this confrontation to blow up. Early in the 4th quarter, the physical threshold of the game was already completely out of control. Both teams were playing desperate, high-stakes basketball, but the refs were letting severe off-ball contact slide. When Kelsey Plum passed off the ball and proceeded to run directly through Lexi Hull, knocking her flat onto the hardwood without a whistle, it broke the unwritten rules of court safety. Sophie Cunningham's immediate reaction wasn't just frustration, it was a calculated tactical intervention. As Indiana's designated enforcer, Cunningham knows that if you allow a veteran star like Plum to physicalize your young guards without consequences, you surrender the entire psychological edge of the game. Cunningham got directly into Plum's personal space, exchanged words face-to-face, and made it crystal clear that any further physical plays against Indiana's backcourt would come with a heavy price tag.
That just flew in as the free throw was being made.
I'm so excited. I think it's refreshing. I've been in Phoenix for the past 6 years, was drafted out there.
For Indiana, Ari McDonald running points. Boston, here's Cunningham, buries a three.
Boston on the run out. And one.
Look directly at the structural breakdown on your screen. This incident is a direct byproduct of a recurring league-wide issue: inconsistent officiating. When head coaches and players repeatedly voice frustration over non-calls, games inevitably devolve into physical altercations. Plum's lame beer-style physical play meets Cunningham's zero-tolerance policy for her teammates. In the post-game press sessions, the atmosphere remained supercharged. Plum defended her aggressive drive as competitive basketball, while the Fever locker room rallied around Cunningham's willingness to stand up in the heat of the battle. This wasn't just a brief verbal spat, it was a statement move that drew a line in the sand for every future matchup between these two franchises.
Hey, Money Martin. I love that kid. No, she's been great. I think AC's been tremendous.
You know, I think that elbow injection really helped me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Starting at point with Caitlin Clark out day-to-day with a groin injury. Cunningham, another three.
The broader fallout from this exchange is going to dictate how teams approach Indiana for the rest of the season. By stepping up to Kelsey Plum, one of the premier, most respected veterans in the WNBA, Sophie Cunningham proved that Indiana has built an aggressive, unbreakable identity. Opponents can no longer expect to use physical intimidation tactics against the Fever's perimeter without sparking an immediate counter-response. Cunningham's enforcer presence guarantees that whether the refs call the game tight or let it turn into a physical brawl, Indiana possesses the toughness required to stand their ground and execute.
Unable to bank it in. Plum is so quick. A blur the other way with the right hand. Starting at point with Caitlin Clark out day-to-day with a groin injury. Cunningham, another three.
One to shoot, Cunningham.
The official sees, and you see Sophie Cunningham hook Michaela
By Boston in that first quarter, that would have been 4 points. Deep three there by Cunningham.
The heated exchange between Sophie Cunningham and Kelsey Plum officially escalated this rivalry to a whole new level. The tape shows exactly who stepped up when the game got out of hand. To see the complete, unedited tactical breakdown of how Indiana's defensive adjustments secured the game down the stretch, click directly on this video right here. Let's head straight back into the film room and break down the full tactical board. To watch the raw clip and see how the fans and media reacted to the physical altercations during the game, you can check out the report on Kelsey Plum's physical play against Lexi Hull and the Fever reaction, which details the fan reactions, non-calls, and physical moments that defined the contest.